everyone, Sarah back again today, and I am playing with the My Little Girls Scrapbook Layout Kit from Erica Rose Creates. So I am actually starting out with just a plain sheet of cardstock. I did grab a couple, I think this is an aqua pigment and a couple chroma mist from my stash. I tried to match them as well as I could to this paper because I love the paper, but I'm also using a gorgeous cut file. So I didn't want to back it, and I didn't want to do it in colored paper. That was the cut file again. So I went ahead and splattered the background. I went ahead and used a pink, a purple, and a yellow, and they all matched everything in this kit. So that's what I did there. Impatient. I actually rolled it off this time, and I smudged it a little at the bottom. No big deal, because I'm going to cut a little bit off, and I'm going to add a bunch of stuff anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this down to an 11 by 11 square. And yes, I am cutting off of each side. If I would have cut it before, I would have just done the inch off of each side, but no big deal. I made it work. So I'm also not gluing this completely flat. As you see, I kind of just did put glue on the back of the ones that were more in the center. That way they kind of still stick up a little bit, or there's a little movement with them. Those are the two pictures I'm doing of my goofy little girls. These are not recent pictures, but I thought that they would be cute. They're both have their own little coffee cups, and they're drinking their sparkling apple cider. So it was just fun. I'm cutting things with my cutter, but I'm also going back and cutting the ends again, like that one I just cut with my scissors. And then I'm roughing them up. And this is a fairly simple layout. Nothing really big here. I'm trying to figure out if what I'm going to back this with, because since I already cut this down, it's definitely being backed. I thought I was going to use this whole strip, and then remembered I did cut this down. So what I'll do is I'll use the one end that I liked the most, that seemed to go the best with the colors I had on the page already. I'm going to rough it up a little bit, and then I'm going to slide it underneath that pink piece there. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to cut this little piece out, and it says beautiful and kind. And I tried to kind of go in a little bit on this so that it wouldn't stop it from being an outside piece if I decided I wanted it to for a layer, if that makes sense. I'm going to put that over there to the left-hand side. It will stay in that vicinity, but now I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to layer back here. And the purple does stay there. And then I use the cute little butterfly paper as well. And I was like, well, I don't really want to cut this up because I love the plaid on the backhand side. But I do trim it down, but I do gut it, so I have more of that plaid to use, and the purple, just whatever I decide on which side I want to use later on. But I went ahead and gutted this. Didn't get it all the way there, so I went ahead and trimmed it. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut this down and then gut it as well, so that I have, what's left over of it to use later. Just figured that is a good thing to do. I like to make the paper stretch as much as possible usually. So, that's what that's going to look like. I usually do a darker one on the outside, but I decided to do the opposite since I had all that white with the cut file and everything. I'm going ahead and taping around this. I haven't roughed up the edges of this yet, and I realized after I put the paper down, this white one, and yes, I fight with it for a second because I touched it to it and it wasn't where I wanted it. But I realized I hadn't roughed up the edges of the white one when I start roughing this one up, so I will use my fingernail here in a minute. Sorry, y'all. But I'm going to go ahead and add some adhesive to this one as well, fighting with my new tape roll. Busted a fingernail. I know that sounds stupid, but it made it harder for me to get that little lift at the end with a new roll. So, but I got it, and I went ahead and moved on, and I'm going to go ahead and put the purple one on top of this, and then I'm going to move some of my stuff out of the way and then start layering my stuff again. I'm going to go ahead and add my adhesive here, making sure I know where this piece is going to be so that I can slide the yellow pieces behind before I add my adhesive to the back of the purple piece. I thought I was going to pop up that purple piece. I decided against it and decided to pop up my photos instead. So I'm going back and going ahead and adhering that one down. And like I said, that is going to stay there. So I'm going to add a little bit of foam to the back of it and then put it over there to the side of my photo. Glue my photos down here. And this is where I was like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and rough this up now, or I'll forget, because I will. I'm going to go ahead and move some of this out of the way and then start pulling the sticker sheet. I love that because it's a little redhead, and I know you can't tell it in the photos, but both my daughters are little redheads, and so I love that. And you don't find a lot of it unless you're looking in like the St. Patrick's Day stuff. You don't see a ton of redhead stuff out there. So I was really excited to use that. I added the unicorn over here on the side as well. Now, I am not using everything that came in the kit. Right now, I am specifically trying to use the paper pack and the sticker sheet that came together. It does come with enameled dots and stuff like that, and like chipboard accents, but I am trying to just use this at the moment. I did fussy cut out some florals. And that's what I'm going ahead and adding and then gluing these things down. And I'm having to go ahead and have something sit on top of a couple of pieces so that they don't move. But that's okay. It works. I wanted to add that cute little rainbow up there above my daughter and this adorable little camera. And then I'm going to slide another flower under there. And I'm trying to... Oh, I had to put that back down again. That unicorn did not want to stay. But I got her. Or, I'm sorry, my daughter would correct me. It's an alicorn. It's got wings, too. I'm trying to cut out another piece that I want to use down towards the bottom. It's just a banner piece, and it says, "You amaze me." And they have some pieces in the sticker sheet, but I wanted something other than pink. So I went ahead and used the blue one there after fussy cutting it. I added another unicorn, and that one doesn't have wings, so it is a unicorn. I grabbed a set of flowers, and then I decided to go ahead and grab this cute little castle too. Honestly, I'm going to take full advantage. The girls are growing up too fast, and so I am attempting to use all these cute little girly collections as much as I can, because as they're growing, I won't be able to use them as much. So, yeah. I really did enjoy this. I hope that you did as well. There'll be links below so you can access the kits and stuff and grab them for yourself if you'd like to. And you'll also be able to check out the cut files. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and have a great day. Bye!